Let's start.
Hello there, hi, my name is Florence. Once again, I know that you're excited to be clicking on my YouTube channel and following me around the world. I'm in India, in a state called Kerala, right in the heart of southern India. We have a state called Kerala. Kerala harbors 34 million Indians, but within that state, we have an institution called Kantari. That's where I am, and with that we've come across a lot of people coming from across the world. One of the people that struck me very closely is this young lady from Zimbabwe, and I would like you to meet her. And here she is. Her name is Gwen. Hi Gwen, how are you doing? I'm good. You look afraid. Am I too much for you?
No.
Okay. So Gwen, tell me, are you excited to be Kantari?
Very much.
What has Kantari done to you?
For me, Kantari has equipped me. I come from Zimbabwe. Back home, I had this dream, we'll get into it, but I didn't know how to go about it. But now I made Kantari, I'm equipped with skills, I know where I'm going, and I know how I want to do it.
Wow, so basically you're holding a roadmap now. You knew where you wanted to go, but you didn't know how to get there.
Yes.
So now coming here to Kantari, you got a roadmap.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So tell me, what is it that brought you here? How did you find yourself in Kantari? Because this was started in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. It's not yet well known. So for you to have found yourself from Africa, Southern Africa, Zimbabwe, to come to Asia, Kerala, a place called Kantari. How did you do that?
Well, I got to know about Kantari from a friend, but one thing I liked about Kantari, they want to change the mindset of the society.
Okay.
They want those who have fire in their belly to challenge the status quo of their society.
Wow.
For me, in Zimbabwe, where I come from, as you can see, I am different from you.
Okay.
I'm a person with albinism.
Right.
In a black society where I come from, I am white. They say I am white.
Okay.
But also in a white society, they say we are more whiter than the normal white.
Okay. So you are not, you are prejudiced. They are prejudiced. Basically, people don't know where to place you. Okay. So tell me, you've just touched on something very sensitive. So your endeavor, what is it about? What is the cause? Tell me a little bit about what brought you here. What is it that you want to go and do in Zimbabwe?
Okay. People in my country, people with albinism.
Yes.
For me, albinism is a genetic condition.
Okay.
Where one is born with.
Right.
But to them, they think it's a contagious disease.
Who are these them?
This society.
Okay.
So I want to change the mindset of this society, telling them that it's only a condition, not a disease.
Okay.
We're just human beings as they are.
All right. So basically, what you're trying to tell the world is that you need to go and create awareness of inclusiveness in Zimbabwe,
Yes.
where people have to accept and appreciate that albinism is a disability. It's not an inability to do anything. It's a genetic mutation where you ended up losing your melanin, which is your skin color. It's got nothing to do with anything. It's not going to stop you doing anything. It's not a disease. It's not transferable or transmittable. Is that what you want to tell the world? But so far, tell me, how does the Zimbabwe community look after albinos? Because I know Zimbabwe is a very sunny country. It must be very bad to be in Zimbabwe where there's sun 365 days a year, and yet you are supposed to be protected. How do you manage your skin?
That's one of the major problems we face as people with albinism.
Okay.
Not only the society is our enemy, but the sun as well. If our skin is overexposed to the sun, you can see mine have these freckles. It's because of the sun. So if our skin is overexposed to the sun, it is more prone to cancer or easily get cancer.
Right. So you're telling me that the albinos in Zimbabwe, no one looks after them. They don't get these sunscreens to protect themselves, or even the clothing to make sure they're protected. So you are going to be working with albinos. What do you want to do with your fellow albinos in Zimbabwe?
Okay. First of all, I want to change the mindset of the society.
Okay.
So that they really know and understand what albinism means.
Okay.
Then at the same time, I want to empower my fellow colleagues.
Okay.
So that they become lighthouses and ambassadors against intolerance.
Right.
So that they can stand up for themselves, they can get out of the shells. It is only them who can do that.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to stand up for themselves and show the world that we are not disabled.
Yeah.
We can do what everybody else does by making sure they conquer this prejudice amongst the society. So right now, if you've got albinism in Zimbabwe, where do you go to get help? to get lotions if you're, because right now Zimbabwe, I know we've got severe economic problems. So what's happening to the albino in Zimbabwe? What are they doing
Nothing
with the
is
skin,
being,
with the protection of their skin?
nothing is being done, and I think that's where I come in.
Right.
Yeah, with my project to be called Zim Albinism Initiative.
Right. You also want to make sure they understand how to look after their skin. That's part of their
Yes.
empowerment.
Mhm.
You want to get help to make sure they have access to all these sunscreens.
Free or low-cost sunscreens,
Yes.
low-cost protective clothing. Yes, because to me I say, this is only a skin color. And I ask, does color really matter?
It doesn't matter. And you know, one of the things that I know about albinism, you've got problems with eyesight.
Mhm.
How is that looked after in Zimbabwe?
Nothing is being done for the albinism community.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when I go back to Zimbabwe, I'm going to create a good rapport with some of the organizations who work with people with albinism.
Okay.
Because I cannot do this alone. We need to do this as a whole.
Collaborate with
Yeah.
other institutions and other organizations to create awareness and also get help from them. Okay. So tell me, if somebody out there is listening and is touched by a story of albinism in Zimbabwe, how do they get hold of you?
We have a Facebook page. It's Alive Albinism Initiative.
Okay.
But I can also give you my personal email address.
Okay.
It's tapuagwen@gmail.com.
I know that from here, you're almost finishing your 7 months at Kantari. You're going to go and redefine yourself and restart and establish an institution, right? A proper institution with a proper structure. So people should be able to get hold of you when they need you. But for now, you say, what's your email address?
Tapuagwen.
Of course, I know you need resources for you to start. So if somebody out there is wanting to help you start your project, they can get hold of tapuagwen@gmail.com. Okay, excellent. You say your Facebook page?
Alive Albinism Initiative.
Excellent. So viewers out there, if you want to get hold of Gwen here, you can find her on Facebook or email her tapuagwen@gmail.com. Correct? Excellent. Once again, thank you very much. I so understand albinism because I'm a nurse by profession, so I understand the effects it has on a human being in terms of health. The overexposure of albinism skin causes cancer, and Zimbabwe has 365 days of sunshine, so if you're not properly clothed and you don't have enough sunscreens, you easily get skin cancer, and I've seen a lot of them in the streets with very bad skin cancer. And with albinism, your eyesight is also affected, so they